Well, I have just finished up my 2 splits, so now it's hurry up and wait. We will see, hopefully in about 3 weeks, if they were successful or not. Hopefully before then I'll have an idea if they were successful, just by the activity going in and out of the hives. But we'll see. Now it's just a hurry up and wait game. So we'll pray that everything was a success. I'm excited because both hives were very healthy. So I was able to get a good split out of both of them. I did get some water down for them. I did start feeding them. The reason we have to feed them is it's so dry. There's not a lot for them to forage on right now. I do see some privet hedge over there that's starting to bloom just a little bit. So hopefully that's a good sign that they're fixing to have some more things to forage from. But it is so dry right now, they're having a hard time finding things to eat. So we're having to supplement with sugar water to help sustain them until we get a little bit of rain. Hopefully it'll rain sometime this weekend and give everybody a little bit of relief. I do see some dandelions. They do love dandelions, so that's a good sign. Somebody was asking me today about bee stings, and yes, I have been stung. They hurt, but no worse than, you know, a really bad ant bite. The bees stinging are not their first mode of defense. You know, they'd much rather just be left alone and you leave them alone and they'll leave you alone, because honeybees, once they sting, they die. So they'd much rather go about their business and you go about yours. Usually they're the least aggressive of the bee insects. Them and then the bumblebee are the least aggressive. I'm more worried about snakes than I am the bees, because the bees love weeds and bushes and wooded areas so they can forage easily, and unfortunately that's what the snakes love too. So you know, I've tried to cut back some of the bushes and the stuff around, not to get into their foraging things, but you know, just enough to kind of cut back on some of the snaky areas. But yeah, I'm more worried about the snakes than I am the bees. So, but yes, I have been stung, and it probably won't be the last of, you know, that is just the nature of beekeeping. But I love my baby bees. And without the bees, unfortunately, we would all die, because that is what keeps our plants going. So help save the bees. Love the bees. Plant flowers that are, and fruits and veggies that are helpful for the bees. And not all flowers are healthy for bees, but Google it, find out what bees like, plant them, and help us save the bee population. Alrighty, now it's time for me to go process this pollen, or the honey that I have pulled from the hives.